Imagine an organization that would run the entire world. Wouldn't that be cruel? But that is actually the reality, and it isn't really cruel as per se. Do you know it is present everywhere, from the phone you are using to the TV, even in the device you are using to watch the video? You might have made up the guesses. It's ASML. What is this? Let's take you on the long journey of microchip legend ASML. When it comes to making microchips, TSMC has an undisputable monopoly. But there is still one technology that TSMC has not got its hands on. This technology is sold by just one Dutch company, and this makes chip manufacturing companies completely reliant on it. You might know that Taiwan makes around 90% of the world's most sophisticated chips. Their semiconductor chips power and develop everything from mobiles to even F-35 fighter jets. This clearly means they run the modern civilizations. But one single company holds the power to turn the game around in whichever direction it wants. This company, ASML, develops a $150 million machine to manufacture chips. ASML is a company founded in the year 1984 in Eindhoven, Netherlands by two electronic giants, Philips and chip machine manufacturer Advanced Semiconductor Materials International or ASMI. They created a new company to develop lithography systems for the growing semiconductor market. ASML's high-end lithosphere technology prints tiny high-end features that form the basis of microchips. Microchips are formed out of small transistors, and ASML makes the finest pattern of lines on the microchips using a technology called lithography. The projection shrinks and concentrates a pattern in the silicon board, which forms the exact pattern suitable for transistors in microchips. After a copy is made, it is replicated same on the other board, and they are built layer by layer. It is just like layering a cake, but we need to be more precise as it contains hundreds of nanometric perfections. The more transistors are added to the chip, the more powerful it becomes. ASML is the only company that makes machines that are required to make the patterns to fit transistors in. ASML is an independent company, and it has monopoly over EUV lithography technology. EUV stands for Extreme Ultraviolet Light, a light that can create even tinier circuitry that is possible using deep UV. As a surprise, EUV light does not occur on Earth and is found only in space. Then how do they have it here? Well, they make it. Might sound weird, but they make EUV using conventionally available light in the cleanest laboratory in the history of man. This lab is 250 times cleaner than the outer surrounding, and for no surprise, there are heavy restrictions even entering the room, as even the smallest dirt particle can break through to create maximum problems. The company decided to go EUV in the late 90s. This was $1 billion investment, actually played out really well for the company, as now it stands at a staggering net worth of $197 billion. This machine is supplied to the largest chip makers in the world like Samsung, TSMC and Intel. Every machine of it had over 100,000 parts, which I guess sums up why it is a huge investment. But do you think that the company controlling the world's biggest technology has not found itself in the chaos of global politics? In fact, it did. The Trump administration did try to lobby the Dutch administration to restrict the supply of the technology to China. But finding its way out of it, the company started supplying the older but still compatible technology to China. This did lead to a geopolitical tussle and America is trying its best to avoid China getting any richer, as it poses a direct threat to its superpower status. In 2022, 16% of the total sales of the company went to China, which values at around $2.2 billion, and it expects the same this year. The sales for this year haven't been revealed yet but are expected really soon, and these results are expected to be really high. But the growing influence of America is the point threatening to the company as well as the Chinese chip making business. This is the reason China is taking concrete steps towards EUV building, and according to research, it might take a decade for China, but it is still possible as it is taking help from semiconductor development company SMIC. As said by ASML CEO Peter Winick, it is hard but possible as physics work the same as it is in China as it works here. And he started in a later interview, looking at the current condition, China would not let its business go away so easily, and it would surely give it a try. The company is stuck in politics and is not good for its sales. The same acts over here and might end the long-lying monopoly of ASML. So, what do you think of ASML? Is it a cruel monopoly or a fair monopoly? Let us know in the comments.